because this week has seen a kind of a quite remarkable discovery, which kind of lifted us. It was all this depressing talk about President Putin and nuclear weapons and more conflict in Ukraine and the Queen Elizabeth's funeral, but some Byzantine light was thrown on everything by this discovery, this fantastic mosaic in Gaza. Absolutely brilliant. The colours just cut through. It's a nice. Look, here we have a picture here of a Gaza farmer. He found this Byzantine mosaic while planting a tree. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, and it's an olive tree for all. So it's a really wonderful story, and a story of a farmer taking initiative, and instead of covering up and being worried about finding archaeology in his land, actually brought in the people in charge, the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquity and the Department of Archaeology, and told them about the site, which is a wonderful attitude to have from that farmer, because as we're going to talk maybe a little bit later, there's always a fear of finding archaeology on your land. So it is absolutely wonderful what this farmer Suleiman Nabhanin did. The ministry sent in archaeologists, the Department of Archaeology, archaeologists went in, tried to preserve and expose this amazing mosaic, which is Byzantine, as you said. It is. It has beautiful framed images of animals. I think as of today, there's like 18 of them, of showing the diversity of these beautiful animals. There's also images of social life. They also found pottery and glass. So that's absolutely wonderful. And they're still opening up parts of the site. What the ministry did, it was to claim the land from the farmer and compensate him. So I think they're working out a compensation right now for the farmer for the land. So there is an exposing of the site, and it's absolutely beautiful. And we should keep up with the news.
Is it likely to be a much larger site, that more to find, do you think?
I think so. And there's talk about, well, people don't know if it's part of a temple or part of a church or part of a Byzantine church or part of a house complex. So it's yet not clear what it is. And I think they're looking into that. So yes, there's a potential of it being much larger. And I think a French archaeologist were also brought in to kind of assist the local Palestinian archaeologists. Were kind of working on that. So it's absolutely a wonderful discovery, and everyone hopefully should keep their eye on it. And it's a wonderful example of preserving or wanting to preserve this unique find. I think it's a good news.
Yes, and a rare sort of glint of light, a rare piece of good news from Gaza. But I suppose in passing, we have to say that the idea that we're going to be able to see it, all of us from outside, is pretty remote. They don't let people in, and they don't let people out of Gaza, as we know.
I know it's going to be hard to go in, absolutely. But I'm hoping that they will put it beautifully on the web for us all to see. But it's a shame that we're not going to be able to personally go in. And I have to admit, not even Palestinians from the West Bank are going to be able to go in and see it as well.
Well, actually, yes, Iman, just the other week we had a guest who was telling us, because people do tend to forget. She said one of her great dreams of being a resident of Gaza was one day to go to Jerusalem, or one day to go to Ramallah, one day. And people were saying, well, why can't you? Well, we know why. You can't move unless you're allowed with special permission, different parts of the Palestinian territories.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add that people see Gaza for what it is today. It's a difficult place to live. There's some serious restrictions on the people, some serious occupation. But I always want people to remember that Gaza had more than 4,000 years of history. And all this history is in Gaza, still underground. Some of it sadly destroyed, but other is still protected. So there's a depth of history in Gaza that I think we should definitely start celebrating a little bit more.